Have you ever heard the story that once upon a time, in a small town in Japan, there was a haunted house that was cursed? It was a place where a family suffered a terrible fate in the past. And it was famous for the screams and cries that could be heard at night. One day, a group of brave, college students from a neighboring town came to the house. A group of brave, college students from the next town over decided to stay at the house. Exclaiming, "We don't believe in ghosts." They brought along video cameras and recording equipment, with the intention of enjoying an all-night adventure. The first few hours were uneventful, and everyone just laughed at each other. But as the night wore on, the mood began to change. The recording equipment began to record not only their voices, but also little whispers. "Get out of here." They were horrified when they heard it, but they were still not that scared, thinking that someone was telling a joke. But as midnight approached, a cold wind suddenly blew through the room. And suddenly the video camera automatically shut off and the room went black. When they hurriedly turned on the flashlight, they saw something incredible. In the corner of the room stood a white-faced woman in a kimono, staring at them. She slowly extended her hand and a voice was heard saying, "Don't forget me." They all ran outside screaming and never returned that night. The next day, when they gathered up the courage to return to the compound, they found that the video camera was still there, but all the footage that should have been recorded was gone. And according to what they heard from the townspeople, there was indeed a woman in a white kimono among the family who had died in the mansion. Before she died, she had said that she would not leave this place, even after her death. After that, the college students began to have the same dream night after night. In the dream, the woman kept calling them to her in a quiet voice. She said, "Listen to me." Eventually, one of them approached the woman in the dream and asked her what she wanted. The woman then said, "I want you to know the truth. I was wrongly cursed," she replied. She then pointed to an old diary hidden in the place. After waking up, the college students went back to the mansion and found the diary, which proved the woman's innocence. Shocked, they tried to tell the townspeople the truth, but that night, the woman's ghost appeared throughout the town and thanked them before disappearing. Since then, the screams and cries disappeared from the haunted house. And even after the calm place, the townspeople continued to fear the place, but the attitude of gratitude shown by the ghost gradually began to change their view of the place. Strangely enough, however, rumors persist that a woman in a beautiful kimono is sometimes seen around that mansion. No one knows if she is wandering between this world and the next, or if her stories are attracting other lost souls. But there is no end to the number of people who learn of her story and visit the mansion to try to feel her presence.